So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's got to be the German Messi, Mario Götze, one of the most effective footballing drifters you'll come across, whether wide or playing as a false number 9. He's incredibly elusive.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Pjanic, Alexandro, and it's Douglas Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo tings it out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Chiellini. Chan. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Alexandro passes it through, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Royce. On a charge down the left. Royce, well positioned to make that interception. Alexandro tries to get it forward quickly. Matuidi. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Witsel.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Mario Götze spreads it wide. Chan crosses in a low one. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Juventus have conceded a penalty here. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, it could prove to be a pretty damaging miss too, and I think we're about to find out how strong their spirit is now.
Mario Götze plays it out to the wing. Dybala. Aimed wide, but he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Royce gets into some space. That's great strength on the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Who's going to make this theirs? Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. Gets it upfield. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Götze. Played out to the right, and he's cut it out. Ramsey. He's gone for it! Oh, he's really drilled it. Chan. So what now? Lucas Piszczek. Needed a better pass there. It's come loose. Douglas Costa trying to get there. Witsel. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Chan. That'll be a throw. But it's Piszczek. And that's another throw. Piszczek. Now the pass. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
He can get that clear. Defence has got rid of that. Danilo. Looks to slip it through, cut out in the nick of time, and out to safety. Tries a through ball, Chan. Pjanic. And it's half-time here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Dybala is fouled. Ramsey. Dybala. Drills one in. Chiellini. Alexandro. It's got through and shoots! Gorgeous from Dybala! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Juventus get themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Mario Götze, and he's onside. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Royce gets it back. It's a long forward pass. Ramsey.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Royce. Danilo battles to win it back. They have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries the route one option. And it's Chan. Alexandro sticks in a foot to win it back. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Goes wide. Piszczek. Sweet feet. Aimed long and direct. Danilo. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Royce. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Matuidi. Great challenge. This check. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Has a swing at it! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Dybala versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Juventus get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Goetze. Chiellini charges in, spoon forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Witsel. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Goetze, coaxed out wing. Now here's the through ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery. Juventus have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Into the last 5 minutes. Danilo. Good idea, just poorly executed. Danilo needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
It'll be a throw-in. He's had a go!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Out to the left it goes. Tries to switch the play. Well won, that's good play. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts three...
So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would go for Sofiane Feghouli. When he injects a bit more aggression or determination into his game, his performance level hits an impressive high. He becomes a more prolific supplier and a greater goal threat too.
Okay, interesting. Away from immediate danger, Alexandro pumps it forwards. Dybala. Needed a better pass there. Ramsey looking to get on the end of this. Pjanic goes long and forward. He's through the middle. A chance! Dybala has a go! Feghouli. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Falcao. And it's Belanda. Danilo boots it upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo pings it out wide. He slid it through. Danger averted for now. Dybala! Danilo. Now the cross. He's there to get rid. And it's Belanda. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. Dybala. Now the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo passes it through. Goal! Juventus! There is the breakthrough. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Juventus get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Looks like a good ball through. Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Faguli. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Faguli with a delicate ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly,
in it goes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Juventus get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect.
Pjanic is fouled.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Knocks it towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Matuidi gets it back. Falcao with the ball through. Danilo. Dybala. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Dybala, Cristiano Ronaldo. This could fall anywhere. They are rampant, and already they're looking to run away with it. Muslera reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Juventus take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And it's Belanda. Alexandro. Douglas Costa. And it's Faguli. Selçuk Inan. Looks like a good ball through. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Cuts it out. Back to the keeper and tries something new. Forward it goes. Selçuk Inan. There's the route 1 option. Ball swung in. Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. defence can get it clear. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And we hit half-time.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Juventus very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Douglas Costa proves too strong there. Who's going to make this theirs? Played out to the right. Faguli demanding a quick ball here. Now here's the through ball. Ramsey. Danilo. Aimed forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a through ball. And he's whipped it in low. He scores! They are running riot here. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
4 in the game. He is the man. Juventus tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Looks to slip it through. And he's made certain that won't get through. Falcao needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
And the ball's come out! Douglas Costa crosses it in low. And he's there to hoof it away. And that had to be more accurate. Now the pass. Alexandro. Oh, he's not going to get that. That'll be a throw-in. So what now? And Inan! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Dybala passes it through. Danilo. Pjanic battles to win it back. Has gone out. Promising cross. And back out it comes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Alexandro. Matuidi. Dybala. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a long forward pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Pjanic, aimed long and direct. Selçuk Inan, crunching tackle. Dybala.
Yeah, Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
And now the finish! It's hit the upright. Ramsey pumps it upfield. Dybala conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now the pass. Big chance, must be! He's off on a marauding run. Falcao explosive!
Oh look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Cristiano Ronaldo crosses in a low one. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Out wide to the right. Faguli battles to win it back. Tries a long pass towards the front. Throw in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The shot's on! It's a goal! They're back within reach! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That'll be a throw. Looks to slip it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Early ball. Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better. And that's it. Juventus have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, there was a real concentration on wider attacking outlets and they got their tactics spot on. They found a vulnerability and played on it to the full. It was clever and superbly executed. And just to add, usually if you're enjoying good success from the flanks, it will be shut down or disrupted in some way, but they deserve great credit for maintaining.
So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. The teams then, Juventus against CSKA Moscow. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm going to go for the experienced Igor Akinfeev. And he's always been an agile stopper, but having been on the scene from such a young age, he's a much calmer decision maker these days.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Jagoev. Well positioned to make that interception. Out to the left it goes. Douglas Costa. Crosses it in low. Plays it out to the wing. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Douglas Costa. No goals as yet. Out to the left it goes. Matuidi goes long and forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jagoev has given away a free kick. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
Jagoev. It's a throw in. Tries a through ball. Jagoev. Now the pass. Gets into some space. Matuidi. Chance to shoot. Well played, he saw that coming. Danilo. Played out to the wing. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Managed to get it away. Cut out in the nick of time. Looks like a good ball through. Dybala crosses in a low one. He's dealt with that well. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Looks to slip it through. He's through. And he's onside. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Great leap! It's broken loose. Decent enough try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Plays it out to the wing. Jagoev. Pjanic with the ball through. Dybala tries to head towards goal. Goal! Juventus!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Juventus draw first blood here.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Spoon forward. He goes long. Jagoyev. They've scored near to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Ramsey. Danger averted for now. Dybala goes for the cross. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to...
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Juventus leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Juventus carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Jagoyev knocks it towards the front. Douglas Costa passes it through, and he's whipped it in low. He's done very well to get to that.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Boots it to safety. He's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Away from immediate danger, and the volley. Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Alexandro did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now the pass. Douglas Costa, drilled in low. And the ball's come out. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Alexandro proves too strong there. Cristiano Ronaldo pings it out wide. CSKA Moscow with a lucky escape. One inadvertent touch to the rescue.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. It's going to be another throw. Oh, that's neat. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Up to meet it! Ronaldo! Superb! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Juventus grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And it's Dybala. He slid it through. He can pounce on that. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Dybala has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Juventus take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Tries a through ball.
I think the effort we can't fault, but the spatial awareness is clearly not a strong point.
Now the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jagoyev. Juventus are closing in on a comfortable win. Bonucci passes it through, dashing forward at pace. Dybala. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Danilo. Dybala has gone out. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And it's Danilo. Fires it in low. There is the final whistle. Juventus, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, CSKA Moscow against Juventus. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A fairly easy choice for me, this one, Aaron Ramsey. What has helped him to elevate his game is the timing of his forward running. He's transformed his contribution from good to great since he increased his appetite for goals. And boy, can he score a beauty.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And play for a goal kick. Aimed long and direct. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Chiellini passes it through. Keeps everyone guessing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's bounced out! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Pjanic. De Sciglio. Played out to the wing. Juventus given another corner. Massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Goes long and forward. Juventus applying all the early pressure.
Well, it's been a very purposeful start. I can add powerful too. They've set about their task with terrific energy.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Matuidi gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Still goalless at the moment. Jagoyev. Aimed forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Douglas Costa. Pjanic. Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. De Chilio battles to win it back. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Spoon forward. Jagoyev. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. He's not going to get that. Pjanic. Pumps it upfield. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Looks to slip it through. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Akinfeev gets it upfield. Matuidi. De Chilio. And it's Dybala. Dybala plotting from out on the right-hand side. The referee has given a corner. Towering header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Jagoyev, looks like a good ball through. De Chilio, who's going to make this theirs? He's put it on the right now, what's on? Dybala, with the ball through, drilled in low. Hits one! There's the whistle for half-time. So there was the first half.
Juventus ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Juventus playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And it's De Sciglio. There will be a throw-in. Tries a through ball. Up for the header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
And that's a throw-in. Ramsey. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Matuidi knocks it towards the front. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Passes it through, and he's straight offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Now it's Dybala. Now the pass. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. CSKA Moscow keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear.
It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
CSKA Moscow give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Pumps it forwards. Matuidi boots it upfield. And out to safety. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Dybala. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Higuain. Cristiano Ronaldo can shoot here. Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly, goes wide. Can he find a finish now? Douglas Costa drills one in. There it is! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Juventus grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Juventus surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Ramsey, and he's made certain that won't get through. Looking to force his way through. Who's going to make this theirs? Higuain pumps it upfield. Shell pass, that's the message there. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ramsey tries a through ball. Crunching tackle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Finish! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
And that is that. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy...
So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'm going to pick Mats Hummels. He's not simply a very dependable and diligent defender. He has real adventure about him as well, and I think when he gets an opportunity to step out from the back, he's encouraged to keep going, and he doesn't. He goes all the way.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Gets it upfield. Douglas Costa tries a through ball. Mats Hummels. Douglas Costa drills one in. Dushilio battles to win it back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Wonderful quick feet. Mats Hummels gets good distance on it. Managed to get it away. And it's Piszczek. Bonucci gets it back. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Drilled in low. Douglas Costa. He's on a run down the left wing. Mats Hummels cuts it out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Matuidi. It's a long forward pass. Hits it first time! Lucas Piszczek. And it's Götze. Mario Götze has got himself a free kick. Now it's Royce, looking to shoot. Now it's Dybala. Dybala passes it through. He's off on a marauding run. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And he's there to hoof it away. Thrust towards the front line. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Pjanic looks to slip it through. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Well, what can you say about that? It's difficult to know whether to criticise or sympathise. I'll favour the latter because we've all done it. You take your eye off the ball and everyone feels left
Cristiano
down.
Ronaldo. Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Juventus take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Dybala tries the route one option. Can he put it away? Ronaldo! Superb! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Juventus grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Douglas Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now the pass. It's got through. Looks to slip it through. Ramsey goes long and forward. And it's De Chilio. Dybala. Throw in. Dybala! Too long to get the shot away.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. You know, what a big opportunity missed then.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chan. Now it's Götze. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Juventus looked good for their lead. As soon as they went ahead, they took full advantage of a loss of concentration and landed a second blow before recovery from the first. It's kicking them one.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cristiano Ronaldo puts his foot on the gas, looking to force his way through. It's a fabulous position. Clears it out of harm's way. Dybala pumps it into the area. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Witsel. Played out to the right. Coaxed out to the wing. Chan. Dybala has created one goal already. Cristiano Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Massive leap! It's come back out! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Cristiano Ronaldo was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Juventus take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Can he score? Oh, he's come flying in. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
A chance! Cristiano Ronaldo crosses it in low. It's come loose. Mario Götze goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Chiellini. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, better late than never, Peter, although it may not apply in this case after a hat-trick. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Chan. Matuidi. Ramsey with the ball through. Good ball. Shoots! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
And it's Pjanic. Chance! Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Juventus have a sub ready to come on. Witsel. Tries a through ball. A chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Ramsey battles to win it back. Now it's guyssss. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Has a hit! He has done it! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Cristiano Ronaldo is fouled. Ramsey looking to play it into the box. Disappointing finish in the end.
He's a confident lad, but I'm sure a shot from that far out wasn't the best option.
Matuidi gets his foot in there. Now the pass. Looking for a corner. Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
The final 5 minutes. Chan with the ball through. Ramsey Higuain, lacking in accuracy. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Higuain. Looks to slip it through. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Cuadrado. Chan. Alexandro tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? The final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this was a pretty good win. You know, they showed good resolve for me. They were strong throughout. They stuck together. They showed good spirit too. So
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Radamel Falcao is the one. He's been blessed with an awesome array of finishing skills. Then when you factor in his stealthy movement and his instinct for position, you end up with a lethal concoction.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Faguli. Falcao. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aimed long and direct. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Selçuk Inan knocks it towards the front. Chip through. He's played him through. Chiellini. Pjanic tries a long pass towards the front. Thrust towards the front line. Tries the route one option. And the finish! Selçuk Inan, and it's Faguli. Has a pop! Oh, nearly. Danilo boots it upfield. Out wide to the right. Dybala, played into the middle. Firmly met. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now the pass. That intervention was very necessary. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Out again for a throw-in. Faguli. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest. Some front foot football needed. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. Ramsey. Pjanic. Alexandro passes it through. Pjanic. Ball swung in. And that's been repelled. That's a throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Great leap! You can get that clear. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Ramsey with the ball through. Looks to slip it through. Higuain. And out to safety. Pjanic delivers. He's dealt with that well. Ramsey. Throw in. Pumps it forwards. And it's Falcao. Looks like a good ball through. And he's on his way! Can he find a finish now? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
He's got it, and he's got time, and shoots! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Tries a through ball. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Juventus are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Alexandro. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Danilo. Looks to slip it through. Higuain passes it through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Pumps it upfield. And we hit half-time.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're underway again.
Juventus need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Has a look and has a go. This could fall anywhere. Danilo with the ball through. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Faguli. Pjanic, he's through. And Dybala sticks it away!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Selçuk Inan. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Keeper's ball. Now it's Falcao. Tries a through ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Danger averted for now. He's got away with one there. Turns and goes back. Away from immediate danger.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
And it's Higuain. Higuain plays it out to the wing. Cuadrado drilled in low. Goal! Juventus! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Juventus get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Pjanic. Higuain pushes it out wide. Dybala crosses it in low. In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Falcao! Falcao explosive! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It's the channel. Muslera gets it upfield. Plays it over to the other flank. Alexandro tries to get it forward quickly. Cuadrado crosses in a low one. Should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Header! Back of the net! straight corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Juventus are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now it's Higuain.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Passes it through. Has gone out. Ramsey. Dybala. Forward it goes. Well weighted. Higuain, and he's onside. Selçuk Inan. Tries to switch the play. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Matuidi doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ramsey, that's not going to make it. Selçuk Inan tries lifting it over. Alexandro, looks like a good ball through. Oh, good interception. 4 added minutes on the board. Who's going to make this theirs? Falcao. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that will be the final act. Juventus have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?